Hi friends, and welcome back with us. Today we're going to continue working on 1 NBT 1, which is numbers base 10 and operations. And today, instead of counting by ones, because I know that was a really easy lesson in review, we're going to count by tens. Again, this is something you've probably done before, but I want you to be able to identify it and count by tens and move on. So you have two options here. You have a number chart that we're giving you here that is 1 to 100, and if you notice, they have their group of tens here at the back. So it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So this would be me counting in tens. So really, I can count in tens no matter where I start, as long as I was counting by adding a group of 10. So here we had 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Those were all basic groups of 10. But I could even do it right here with like threes. If I looked at this pattern, and I would go 3, 13, 23, 33, 43, 53, 63, 73, 83, 93. So the only thing that has to change when I'm counting by a group of 10 is that I have to add or subtract with a whole group of 10. So that number at the beginning here, that tens place, that's the number that becomes the number that has to change. So if you look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Because that's where we had to change our tens place. Okay? Now, this map is slightly a little bit different. So if you look here, we have our zeros actually at the beginning of my place value. So I can use my highlighter or my dry erase. Don't use a regular marker. But here, because counting really starts with a 0, so we would go 0 through 9 are our base 10 numbers where we are starting, and then our zeros would always start over at the beginning. So we would have 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So you're still counting on, you're just moving the value chart from the zeros in the back to the beginning, because that way you're starting over a new row each time you switch to the next place value. So here our place value was ones, so there was no group of tens. It went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then when I got to 10, I had one group of 10, and then I started adding extra. So 11 was 10 plus 1, 12 was 10 plus 2, 13 was 10 plus 3, and so on. Even down here at 50, 50 was 5 groups of 10, but 51 was 5 groups of 10 plus one more. Okay, so those tens, that tens place is the number in the beginning at the front, right here, like we had underlined in our 63. And our ones place is the number that's behind. So we're going to use the maps, either one that you want today, to count by tens. I'm going to use my smaller one here because I can highlight and erase off of it easy. So I'm going to use those, okay? I would recommend the same thing for you. So please get out your number chart. Hopefully you have it laminated or on your name tag. If you don't, put it in your white page, your whiteboard protector, so you can color on with it. So here they did this one for us. They did 3, 13, the one we just counted, all the way down to 113. So we would have 23, 33, 43, 53, 63, 73, 83, 93, 103, and then 113. So as you see, my first number is the only thing that changed as I was counting by 10, so my tens place value. So I want to do a couple with you down here. So looking at number 1, it says start on 17 and count by 10. So I want you to take your color, whichever color you're choosing. I'm going to use my green highlighter today, and I'm going to find number 17. I want you to circle it. And counting by tens, since we're adding more, means going down. So I want you to highlight all the way down. So you would have 17, and then we're going to count 27, 37, 47, 57, 67, 77, 87, 97, 107, 117. So even if you needed to use this one because it goes all the way to the 120, you can. Okay? So when we add those, we're going to add those next set of lines. So you would have 27, 37, 47, 57, 67, 77, 87, and 97. We just continued counting on. Then you could do the same thing from your ones. So if I came over here and I could erase, then I'm going to come to my ones, circle my 1, and highlight all the way down. And I'm going to be adding those, and I want you to count as you're going. So you have 1, then you have 11, then you have 21, 31, 41, 51, 61, 71, 81, all counting by ones. And the last one that they gave us here was 39. So again, I can erase my board. That's why I said to use the one that's highlighted. It'll be easier to erase. And I can start, it tells me to start at 39. So I come and I find my 39 and I would highlight my way down. So I would have 39, counting again, 49, 59, 69, 79, 89, 99, 100, remember that group of 10, and 9, and then 119. So the pattern just continues, only changing the place value of the 10 when you're counting by tens. So please do page 247. And then on the back, page 248, this is a challenge. So you're going to need to use your number chart and find the numbers that go in the front and below and fill it in. So page 247, 248, just submit those to your teacher friends. Good luck.